Hello everyone. So a lot has happened over the last few hours, and from your perspective as well, your CA final and intermediate exams have been postponed. So you are in the middle of the exams and your flow is currently interrupted, and it is very normal to get into kind of sidetrack everything into sidetrack your preparations into everything that is happening. Now, obviously, we don't have a date for the upcoming exams, but hopefully it should happen soon. So, what do we do in this intermediate period? Now, maybe you can just sleep off a day because I know you have spent a lot of times preparing, and then come tomorrow. I would strongly recommend that you start with your IBS preparation in a little better manner, because ITT, again, the institute will give you some notice on when the ITT exam is going to happen, and hence, or the first, I think, before the exam, around 3 odd days, you can switch over to ITT. But before that, for IBS, most of you would not have referred the institute's material. You would have referred to your coaching material, your class material, etc. So IBS is an open book exam, and it is a good opportunity for you right now because you have nothing else to kind of study. The other 4 papers are done. Broadly, if you have given both the groups, the first group also has very recently been revised. So again, revising that might not really make a huge difference, but maybe acquainting yourself with what is there in the study material, at least of the institute, in an open book exam for FR. There would be certain things which are there in the theory. So maybe acquainting yourself with the study material for each of the other 4 papers or 5 papers, including your SPOM papers, is going to be a good bet, if I were you, to invest in these days, so you don't let your study flow break, because once the exams are announced, you again have to go into that flow. Now, like a game of cricket or a game of football, whenever there are interruptions, the flow gets interrupted, and you can possibly go into, if your papers were going decent enough, you might be complacent now. To again get back into the flow might be a bit challenging. So I would say that whether it helps or it does not help, whether you have done IBS earlier properly, not done properly, using this time fruitfully. I'm not saying you again study the same 12 and 14 hours that you were doing earlier, but not studying or kind of relaxing and scrolling through all the news, which we don't even know is true or not on social media, is not going to take you anywhere. Probably doing a little more for your IBS, maybe practicing those cases which you left earlier, maybe acquainting yourself with your study material. This is what I would have done if I were you. Just kind of going through the institute study material, because your coaching material you would have done properly. So hold tight. I'm sure things will get back to normal hopefully soon, and you will give your exam soon enough and get done and dusted with this. So I'll see you soon, but till then, stay tight, stay safe, and keep studying.